Hey everybody, I'm just leaving a message here for Jen. Jen, stop with your bullshit. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got this turned on. Give me a minute. Let me get my other phone. So Jen decided to go live with her drama shit like she does every day when nobody pays attention to her. And she starts this bullshit about um pulling her mother's FOIA or something. I don't give a fuck about your mother. Honestly, good morning, Ring of Home. I have nothing to do with anything. Whatever Napa does is on Napa. Stop dragging people in it. And I don't give a fuck if she what she pulls. I really don't care. Hey, AKA. Could care less. Could care less what they pull on your mother. I don't know your mother and I don't care. I didn't know her and I don't care. But don't go in there saying that everybody pulled FOIAs on you because I've never pulled a FOIA except for myself. Hey, Chris. She's so full of shit. Jen wants so much attention. Like she literally could have pulled out the phone and called on her own without having to go live. Such a drama queen. And she wants to drag everybody together. See, that's what these people do. Maria and Jules and Napa. Napa did it on her own if she wants to, and I don't care if she did. Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Stanley Cup. Hey, Cree. So, Jen, go have your pity party somewhere else. Go cry. Go check yourself in. Do whatever you have to do because it has nothing to do with us. Every time you mention me, I'm going to start talking about you. So stop doing it, Jen. Like I said, I could give a shit. I don't care. Hey, Miss Lisa. I'm sorry. I'm just so heated when I saw that she had something happened between her and Napa, and she dragged Maria and Jules into it because Napa can't think for herself. Napa doesn't do anything on her own. Sorry, you got dragged into what I did. I own it. Yeah, and I don't blame you for it. She's lying. I'm still saying she's lying. If you did the FOIA, that's on you. But she has to have that dig in all the time because she can't stand us. Jen, again, what Napa did is on her own, and I don't care. I could care less what Napa did. Doesn't bother me. In fact, I don't even give a shit if she found out information on your mom or not. I pulled my own FOIA. Hey, Nancy, how are you? She does it for a pity party. That's what she's doing. Everybody feel bad for me. Let me go on there and show, I'm so pissed off. Oh, yeah. I'm so pissed off at everybody. Jen, I don't care. Go, Napa, go. Yep. Do what you got to do, Napa. Hey, Muggsy. How are you? I could care less. That's what happens when you lie so much, Jen. Everything you do in life is questioned. That isn't her flag. It belongs to my dad. I know it. I know she's a thief. It's not her flag. She she got that flag after you guys said that it was your dad's. She took it. It doesn't belong to her mom. And you know what? They're gonna find out that her mom never served, and she's gonna be like, "Oh no, uh, I didn't mean to lie. They put me up to it. I couldn't get away with, I couldn't go back off on it. Carrie Taylor timed me out. Why did she time you out? I don't like stolen valor. Military records are public record. Yes, they are public record. Your lies will always catch up. Yep. And you know what? Yesterday, how funny it was. I saw her in the JY when he went live in his chat, and she had just given Deadly her her messages with JY because she never shares anything. Hey, Stephen C. So she sent Deadly her messages. I guess trying to kiss his ass with JY. She's such a trusting person, and then she shows up in the chat like, "Hey, it's me. Can you say hi to me? Hi, Celia." She's somebody that nobody should trust. Absolutely nobody. And Jen, stop saying our name and saying we were involved in all this shit. This is why everybody has a problem with you, because you lie so much. Stop doing that shit. I don't have to pull a FOIA because I know you're lying. You can say it till you're blue in the face. I know you're lying. That flag belongs to Mike. You're pathetic for stolen valor. That's what you're doing. And nobody wants to know anything else about it because you can't even prove it. Hey, Simply Blonde, how are you? She's such a fucking loser. I cannot believe I even wasted years talking to this woman. I can't find one. And then you have Brooke in there. What? What? What happened? What? What? That's all she does. Hey, Dan, how are you? VA has no record of her mother. Of course not. Of course they don't. Hey, Dana, how are you? She is so dramatic because God forbid they catch her in a lie. Jen doesn't lie, right? And then she pulls everybody into it. These are the same people who pull FOIAs all the time. No, Jen, I pulled my own FOIA to my house, not to anybody else's house. She called the VA hospital, and of course, they don't give out medical records without a social security number. My dad's urn and his flags at the top of my channel. I can't stand anyone who attempts to steal valor, and I think it's actually illegal. It is illegal. Plus, why is it taking 4 years to bury her mom? Whoever's flag that is, please protect it. It's Mike's. She's not giving it back. She's not giving it back to him. It belongs to his family. And she kept it. Mike's an idiot because I would have gone there and got him back myself. But Jen, no, you can go on live and do your stupid pity party. Nobody believes you and nobody cares. Nobody cares. We're always going to have the same impression that we've always had about you and your mom, and could care less. Don't know her, didn't know her, don't care. Oh, but my mom talked on IG to these people. Who gives a shit? Can you blame him though for not wanting to be around her? No, I wouldn't. That's true. She is bad news. No, it was Mike's. What was it? Mike's father or something? Family member. Mike is alive. Mike. I don't think Mike served. It was his family's flag. But remember, he was living with Jen, and Jen just made herself like, "Hey, I'm gonna take it." It's his grandfather's. There you go. It's his grandfather's. But when he was living with Jen, Jen just took it and changed the story to it's her mom's. What a coincidence, right? It's her mom's, and Mike. All of a sudden, his grandfather's flag is gone, and she found her mom's, but it belonged to our family. Yep, that's right. And she changed it from Mike's grandfather to her mom. She's awful. She really is. She truly is awful. She cares about nobody. She'll do anything to keep her lies going. And I'm so sick of her bullshit. Like she literally said the other day before yesterday, or no, it was yesterday, I think. She said, "Why don't you all come in here, Maria? Why don't you guys come in here and explain yourselves, huh?" I'm not going in there, Jen, because there's nothing to explain when you want nothing to do with somebody. There's nothing at all to talk to her about, nothing to smooth things over, nothing to, hey, let's forgive each other and work it out. I want nothing to do with her. Hey, Amy Lou, how are you? Hi, Cindy. The only reason she says, why don't you guys come in here and explain it is because she wants people going in her chat. No, Jen, it's called icing you out. You see how Jen was screaming at Kara? That was unhinged. That's what Jen does. She when what so hey Sue, what somebody sees as unhinged, the way she was screaming at Kara in Deadlies, she thinks she's so cool by going on a live and screaming like that. Like, oh, I won that round at her 47 years of age or 48, whatever she's old, whatever age she is. She thinks that it's cool that she won one over on Kara. When I'm sure if her children would see that, they would cringe at her the way she talks. She doesn't have a one good bone in her body. There's nothing good about Jen. Hey, Night Angel. I still don't even understand how she has her like Carrie Taylor and the other one supporting her. I don't get it. Unless it unless you're used to people being around people that talk that way on the daily, or you have low self-esteem yourself. Hey, Sherry. It has to be that. That was horrible screaming at Kara. She's jealous of Kara. I don't even understand why Kara puts up with it at all. I don't understand why anybody would put up with anybody screaming at them that way. What do you get out of that? Having some idiot that you don't even know online go on a panel and scream at you that way, and you stay quiet. Hey, Stephen C. Oh no, I think I'm behind. Hey, Stephen C. How are you? She's an old hag. Kara needs to grow a spine. She does. She seriously needs to grow a spine. But Jen, your pity party is shit. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Just don't drag us in there because it was a Napa on her own doing it. But you always got to drag Maria and Jules into it because that's who you are. Trying to get people to stop following or thinking that everybody. I don't care. Kudos to Napa for trying to find out the truth. I could care less. But she doesn't go around telling people what she's doing, and she doesn't need anybody's permission. And it's Napa's right because stolen valor sucks. Don't forget to hit them. Thank you, Rabbit. Some people enjoy toxic relationships. Yep, that move like waves. It's weird phenomenon. Yep, you're right. I don't get it. I would never be around somebody like that. And then she was sending Jules money. Then she was sending KK money, saying the weirdest shit on Cash App. And you're gonna tell me that she wants to cry that she's a victim? She's not a victim. She thrives on this shit. That's why nobody should give her a chance. That's it. Kara seems to have issues with that. She should go away with hostile chat. Yep. I actually felt bad for Kira. I felt bad for her because nobody should have to put up with some stupid low class garbage like Jen talking to them that way. When I see Jen screaming at Kira the way she screamed at her, I remember Jen screaming at treating Clint that way in the videos. Exactly the same way. She hasn't changed. All right. I'll check in a minute. Let me finish here because I'm on the same phone. Let me get the other phone out. Lying about serving is a slap in the face to anyone that served. Yep, you're right. But she screams at him the same. It's like looking at the video from before. Let me see if I can check from this place. Hold on. Wow, that's impressive. Thank you, Nancy. Can't lift. I don't think I can add anything on here because I don't have the paid one. But that is impressive. Look at all the medals your father won. See, when you have something like that, like her father, Nancy's father, and he has all those medals, and then you have someone like Jen lying about her mother. I don't blame. Napa for doing what she did. But when you drag everybody's name into it, when it was Napa, and again, I don't care what Napa does, I have an issue with you, Jen, because you don't want to be left alone. You keep dragging us into this bullshit. Napa doesn't have to ask permission or tell anybody what she's doing, like nobody else does in this community. Not everything is attached to everybody. 3 Purple Hearts, only one displayed. Wow, that is, I mean, but he's got a lot of medals. My brother has a day named after him in the town my parents live in Jersey for his 2 tours of duty in the Middle East. Veterans should be honored. Yep, I agree. Nobody should be talked to like Jen belittled Kira. She talked to her like if she's below her because Jen feels that she feels bad about her own self. So she's got to put others down to make herself feel good about herself. She'll never take responsibility for her mess. Please do. I'll share it on mine. She's weak-minded herself. I know that's why she goes after people that will not respond. Do you think she's going to go on a panel and talk to me that way? Every time that I used to talk to her and she would get that way and I would talk back to her, she would drop. Or remember when she was singing that she was going, ah, la, 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 because that's who she is. The mind of a 12-year-old who thinks that if she screams louder and Kira shuts up, she's the cool person. Do you think, okay, let me check. Do you think her kids not know? Hold on. Let me look at it. Perfect, thank you. Let me just share it real quick so you guys can see it. Okay, got it. Thank you to those who served. Absolutely, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I'm just so freaking over her. She literally goes on there and calls on live like we care. Who gives a shit, Jen? You're not going to convince us otherwise. If Napa called the FOIA, I don't care. Doesn't affect my life. Don't drag my name into everything. And when you do that, then I'm going to get pissed off and start dragging you. Because I'm minding my own business, not doing shit, and you're going to drag my name into that. Do you want me to say, Napa, you were wrong? How about me saying, Napa, I don't care? I don't care what you did, Napa. Doesn't affect my life. I could care less. Let me see. There you go. Here, Jen, we're going to share them all. Share your moms, Jen. Share your moms. Everybody's got pictures of their family members. Share your moms, and we'll all share it. Go ahead. Oh, you can't because you took Mike's flag, Mike's family flag. Unbelievable loser. Always has an excuse for everything. Let me see who's sending me a message now. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, in my last live that I did that, I was saying, I was putting it on mute. Somebody said it was because I couldn't breathe. I was getting ready for work. I put it on mute because I'm sure people don't want to hear me getting dressed or getting some shoes on or making my lunch. None of that shit. They're so fucking stupid, these people. Jen should have a photo of her mom in uniform. Now she's gonna go Photoshop something. No, she can't. She doesn't know how to do that shit. She'll Photoshop it with 3 arms and say one of them was broken, so she couldn't salute. So she had to use the other 2. She should have her mom's discharge paper, her dog tags, etc. She's got nothing. She has nothing. She's got Mike's flag. Now she'll go put the flag out on the table and sing to it like she did before. Like Roseanne Barr. That's all she does. Jen, you're a loser. Your family's are losers. You're all losers. Were you embarrassed of your mom or something? Because my parents didn't serve. I'm not embarrassed. But you have to make up stories? Shame on you. I do hope they find out it's stolen valor and you get even more embarrassed. There's still a post on Facebook when Jen calls her mom a junkie. See me crying, psych ward, fake drama. Yeah, Napa, you're gonna put me into I'm gonna have to check myself in because of what you did, Napa. See ya, Jen. Have a good trip. Hey, Kat. I have pictures of my 2 brothers who are vets, but the internet is not well and they're still alive. So I wouldn't do it that then. My grandfather was a vet too. We will have a photo of their loved ones in uniform. We still have pictures of our grandfathers that served in the Cold War. She's on her Facebook saying that she's this drug user, a horrible person, and all this stuff. And then she's on here saying she was a vet. She was a vet. She was a vet. You know what? If I'm saying my family member is a vet and they're saying that people are telling me no, I'll post it. Proudly post it. That what I have of them. I mean, if you don't want to post it, Jen, then people are going to talk. So if it doesn't bother you, then let them talk. But don't drag me into your bullshit because I have nothing to do with it. I could care less whether she was or not. I have my own opinion and I say no. But I'm not going to go find out because I don't give a shit about you. So stop putting my name into it. I already know you're a liar. There's no need for me to go searching. Honestly, and your mom obviously didn't have a good relationship with you, so I'm not praising your mom for anything. Pretty much everybody else has been talking that has said anything about their mom doesn't have bad things to say. All you do is drag your mother, and then when people talk about her, she's a vet. She was a good person. She's a vet. You brought it to the internet. I don't care either way. Just don't bring my name into it, because I wouldn't waste my time searching for your mother's shit. Hey, Sally, how are you? She always got to drag everybody into it. I just got in. I can start with big hello. Hello, all. Kat, you're up early. And Muggsy, did you try telling her? Or did you just kiss her ass, Muggsy? Because she has a fit if Muggsy's anywhere else. But anyways, I was going to go live later today. Not wasn't. I was. I just clicked on now in the morning because I saw she was live. And when I heard that, I'm like, oh, hell no. Hey, fight like a girl. What happened, Celia? Can you hear me? Celia, what happened? Can you guys still hear me or not? I'm not going to stay on much longer because I have to run some errands. My wife gets medical care at the thing, Virginia because of me. Okay, thank you. That means my wife served in the armed forces. Of course, right. Hey, Brandy. Oh, okay. Yeah, when she's like, that's what Napa does with Maria and Jules and everything. I'm like, oh hell no, bitch. Stop calling me out on this shit. Boy, Jen, if they find out that you're lying about your mother, it's gonna be the end of you, girl. You don't lie about shit like that. The other day, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, Napa, where she had done a live and she's like, Napa, you can't talk to this person. You can hang out with this person, but you can't talk to this person, and don't talk to this one. But yeah, this one's okay. Jen, you don't control anybody. You can't even control Clint. Oh, okay. You can't even control Clint. Is it everybody's husband that or boyfriend that gives out rings? Engaged? What is he trying to? Is Clint trying out for sister wives? Is that what he's doing? Because he was with Jen and then trying to get engaged with Lauren Marie? That's what he's doing. And then instead of saying like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like I'm gonna break up with this guy," she can't break up with him because she's got nowhere to go. So she says, "We're swingers. What's so bad about being swingers?" Napa tried to find out if Jen's mom served, and Jen went live dragging her and saying, you know, her and Maria and Jules are in cahoots. Your mama's in cahoots, Jen. I don't give a shit about you. If I'm gonna do something, I'll do it on my own. Because she tried to use Napa like a spy to find info in discords about Clint. Yep, that's what she was trying to do. She's trying to get anybody on to go in Discord. Did you see that clip of her cleaning her living room? It looks like the townhouse. It's a mess. It's a mess. And my uncle served in Korean War. My uncle said he wanted to go over to the boat and return on a fast jet. He got the opposite. She's mad me and Napa are besties. I'm not a good spy. Just seeing her. Let me stop stirring this pot. Just seeing her doing that with KK last night again with the cash apps and writing the shit that she was writing shows me that that's what Jen loves to do. She literally took a screenshots of all her conversations, the last ones before they stopped talking with JY, and sent them to Deadly. After she said that she would never do that again, she learned her lesson. She would never do that again. She wanted Deadly to see that JY was talking bad about him and send him all the screenshots. And then she has the balls to go in his chat and say hi like if nothing happened. This is who Jen is. She's a piece of shit human being. That's why stop calling me out when you go live. I want nothing to do with your channel. I would never go in there to explain anything. There's nothing to explain. You're a bad person and we need to walk away from bad people and just stop talking to them. Period. Don't give her a chance. I don't give a shit about your Christmas tree. You sent me that shit on Instagram for what reason? In the war with Iran. I agree. You send it to me for what reason? After you're bashing and shit? Like I care about your damn Christmas. You know why you have a Christmas tree up, Jen? Because you're too lazy to take it down. You're too lazy to take it down. And you're cooking. I think I know where you got your cooking skills from. You got your cooking skills from Anne. Because I've never seen anything that Anne ever made that looks good. She wants me to feel bad, yet. She is using my family's flag that was issued to my son's grandfather funeral to pretend to belong to her mother. Please cry some other fake. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. That's what it is. Wouldn't the name be on the flag, the folded and flag that have been? I don't know. I have never seen one up close. Even if she contacts military records and confirm mom did in this, still the same as Jen is still the same piece of shit. I know. I would give three shits about her. I just don't care. I don't care about her. There's nothing. There's just nothing that I would ever care to even talk to her about. I don't. She can't even understand how much like she means nothing. I don't care about her. She's not somebody on the internet that I just never think is a good person, and I wouldn't. There's nothing I can hear that would make me change my mind. When you absolutely know somebody's a piece of shit, walk away. But as long as you keep bringing me up, and if you don't like the pictures of Tracy on my community, then who gives a shit? I'm gonna post it every single time you drag me. I'll post Clint. I'll post your mother-in-law. I'll post everybody. You know why? They were on a TV show, and you can't even strike them. Then every time you see my community tab with your picture on it, you'll know why. Because you're still talking shit. Next time she does a cooking video, I'm calling the police because that shit should be criminal. I can't believe that Clint would even try that shit. I would be embarrassed to go on live and show myself. When I do that cooking shit, it's because I'm laughing, not because I'm making it for somebody to eat. I would be embarrassed to make that shit to eat and feed it to somebody. You have to show the funeral home DD 214, so you should have it available to post. Jen, post it. Yeah, now she's gonna come on live and say I'm not posting it because these people are assholes. No, they're not assholes. They know that you're a liar. They know that you lie about everything. Focus on why her children's is trying to reach out to. What? Oh, I missed it. I have my dad's encased. Flag funeral unfolded it in military style. They probably did it after the fact. Having the 5 encased flags in their mantle, and everyone has plate of their name engraving. I've seen it many times, but maybe not engraved at military. She needs to focus on her chomo husband is trying to hook up with minors. Yeah, I heard her say something about a 13-year-old. What the fuck? Who would cover for a husband or boyfriend if there was a 13-year-old involved? I would be like, eesh, I'm out of here. I am out of here. And if his mom is true, if his mom paid for something to because of a 13-year-old, then she's just as bad as he is. That's taking the burial flag out of the plastic holder and carry it around, except for to frame it. Jen was holding the flag at the beginning. I can't imagine stealing the flag from Mike to put it off as her own. That's how pathetic she is. I'm pretty sure the military wouldn't allow somebody like your mother and Jen being on drugs serving the country like that. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen because they're not putting people's lives on the line for drug addicts while they're doing drugs while in the service. So that's just another lie. Hey, Jane D. I don't see Jane D, but I said hey. I see everybody saying it. Probably dragged it all across the ground. Of course, because she wouldn't even know what to do with it. She wouldn't even know what to do with it. Why would anybody ever take a flag from a family of a service member? Because she's desperate. She's desperate to say something good about her family. When you don't have nothing good to say, just shut up. Dad's name and it shows a military picture. She should easily show her mom's military picture. She is okay showing her mom at her worst in the casket. Why not her military picture? Yeah, be proud. Post that military picture. Post it. Hey, I would. Why not? Never let the flag touch the ground. Right. Team Tina B. There you are, Muggsy. So Jen's live got recorded, right? In case she deletes it, I really want to see it. Please. I recorded it. I recorded that clown and her fake ass. You know what? I think she freaked out more because Napa's getting to the truth of it. But then she's so used to being called a liar, she just doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's used to being called a liar because she is a liar. And that's what she's always going to be. And Jen, as long as you keep calling my name out and putting my name into every little shit that you do in your life, I'm going to be dragging you. Stop mentioning my name. I've got nothing to do with you. I don't have to make a phone call. I don't have to do anything. I just don't want to know you. I don't want to hear about you, and I don't want to know shit about you. You are one of the shittiest people on here. Why didn't her mom get a proper military? Because she never served. She wouldn't have needed money to bury a veteran. Absolutely. The flags belong to Mike. That makes me sick. I know. I know. And honestly, Mike should have called the police on her and say again, Maria. Say what again? I would have called the police on her and had the police go over there and show them her mother's paperwork where that fucking flag belongs to her mother. Show it to him. He could have easily taken it back. Shame on you, Mike. Your grandfather's flag should be with your family, not with some mistress that you had. Some men are shit. Not all men. There is a stolen valor account, so if she used stolen valor to make any money, it's federal crime. Unbelievable. I would have called the police to get the flag back to me. Absolutely, I would have. I would have made a big stink of it. What if the discharge was not honorable? She would have had full military burial if she was in the service. She's mad I tried to FOIA her mom's veteran records. There's no record of her serving. Certainly have the means to bury my father-in-law, but because he served, the military took care of everything. Yeah. In the meantime, she was on here on IG or whatever asking for money. Hold on. Let me get the airplane. She was asking for money. And people still believe this piece of shit, Jen. What's it going to take for people? I mean, the only thing that I say is that the people who are still believing her need to look in the mirror because you're stupid as shit or gullible. You don't get any benefits if you're dishonorably discharged. I really don't think her mother was ever even in there at all. I think it was just her father. Her mother was the mistress that just showed up somewhere. And that's how they met. It's generational. Jen's the mistress now. How many married men has Jen been? Never been married, but she sure does love married men. She sure does love that. What a catch. Hey, Chris. Show the DD-214. Her dad was Air Force. They met in Ohio. Wasn't she said something about they met in Hawaii or some shit? She's so full of shit. I have this issue with somebody who just wakes up lying 24/7. She lies about everything in her life, everything, and then she wonders why people don't want to talk to her or just don't want nothing to do with her. Period. Her subscribers gave her money to help pay for a funeral that was already taken care of by the son, who got the life insurance policy that she went after him for. Yep. Yeah, she collected money for the funeral, which had already happened because it wasn't up to her. Her son took care of everything. Honorable and brave man. What a horrible mother. Where did she do her basic training? Don't ask Jen complicated questions, Chris. Don't ask her complicated questions because she will not. She's a Democrat, a Republican, and then a Democrat, and then a Republican. You get more benefits when you serve during the time of war. She keeps saying she was in Vietnam, but weren't women stationed there, only nurses? Oh, Jen's mother was never a nurse. Absolutely not. To have a burial flag for someone that didn't have military honor burial. That never occurred. Let that sink in. How could you have a burial flag for someone you just said this live you have? She's an idiot. She's a total idiot. Never fear, I am here. Asked Jen for her mom's MOS. What is that? Maria, stop it. You only lied yesterday. Today, she's telling it. She only lied yesterday. Today, she's telling the truth. Her son got it. What did her son get? How are you, Chicky? Jen, you're a disgrace. You're a total disgrace. She did her whole drama live, and at the end, it's like, okay, I'm gone. You know, turn it off. Like, she just thrives on that shit. Loves the drama. Couldn't wait to go live and say, Napa did this. Napa, my mother. Napa, my mother. Maria, Jules, and Cahoots. Fuck you, Jen. There's nothing that I'm going to look up for you. Nothing that I'm interested. I don't care what they show me. You're a liar. Your mother never served. If your mother served, then you can cook. Put it that way. It never happened. Jen's mom was not buried with military honors. She said in her live today, "Thank you, Napa, for doing this. Now I get to set up a military funeral." Oh my God, a funeral for what? The mother's been dead for 4 years. What the fuck is wrong with her? She said her mother was dead for 4 years. You're gonna call the military and say, "Hey, um, I didn't take it 4 years ago. Can we do a funeral for her now?" She's such a weirdo. Oh, the insurance policy. He got it. Yeah, her son got it. I'm glad he did and not Jen. Oh, her mom served a few military men. I believe that. That could be true. That part could be true. See, Jen, you should never have brought my name into this because then I wouldn't have to click live and call you out on it. I don't care about you and I don't care about your mother or your father or your family. So I would have nothing to look up or do anything about. All I know is that you're lying about your mom, and I don't have to FOIA anything to keep saying that you're lying. If you were military and you pass away, isn't the first thing that is posted on your obituary to honor you? Yes. Yep. And anyways, I'm sure that Jen's son knows the truth. You should ask him, Brandy. If the son took care of the burial, whose ashes does she have? Oh, those are the ashes when she was smoking. She saved the jar she saved the ashes in a jar. It's not her mom. When I'm getting at it, how can she have a burial flag for someone that never had a military funeral? Where did her mom do basic training, aka boot camp? Her mom's basic training was at best the best in the bedroom. There was never a burial. She was cremated. Yeah, I know she was gonna set you. And then remember one time, I don't know where the tree was, but I remember seeing a video of her planting a tree, like doing some type of service for her in the back, someone's backyard or somewhere, and by a small tree or something that she planted. Some shit like that, because everything has to be on the internet, right? We have to show everybody everything on the internet. And we can be whatever we want to on the internet. We can lie. We can we can pretend like we're military. We can pretend like we're married. We can pretend like we have children. We can pretend like we're married to dentists. The internet, you can do anything you want. She probably stole the ashes on her son, got smart, and just gave her some ashes from a bonfire. That's true. I guess it's my turn to go live since she also brought me into this, and I haven't been in a chat talking about her in a very long time. I know. I haven't seen you around talking about her. She does this because she wants to continue to the back and forth. I'm telling you, I know she's lying. When I saw that she was cash apping KK too, and the shit she was writing, Jen is a bitch. She does this for attention. I couldn't believe that Deadly had her up there again after what she did. These people stand for nothing, for absolutely nothing. I blocked her from my chat, and it's not like she does block, unblock, block, unblock. No, it's block, block, block. There's no reason to unblock her. If Michael, it was our curio cabinet in a glass case. He took it with him. She confiscated it. She has nothing else. Can you imagine going that low to have to steal a flag? Doesn't that tell you something? To go that low and steal a flag. And then because one person tells her that stupid diamond art shit looks good, the Dollar Tree one, because the good ones are the expensive ones. She'll buy $100 tree diamond art shit and start making them. Like she does with everything. This is something I'm very passionate about. If it's a lie, it needs to be exposed. It makes me sick. Yep, I agree. It needs to be exposed. Just as to why I said she was cremated. She's disgusting and infuriates me. So now she'll go to every Dollar Tree, buy all those diamond art shit, and just make them again and again and again. Because at 47 or 48, her life consists of sitting at home doing Dollar Tree diamond art. She contributes nothing to the world, absolutely nothing. TL smoked all the ashes. Yeah, what's up with that? Remember that story? If Deadly has aligned himself with another Valor thief, he needs to reevaluate being a patriot. Yep. Deadly, get to the root of it. Find out the truth. You stand for that. The hours while I slept. Yep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, doing diamond art. The same shit over and over again. As her boyfriend, husband, whatever, leads a fairly normal life of work and contributing to society. You know, even though he's not like the best, but at least you give him that. He works. She sits at home in a dark room doing diamond art at 47. Useless, useless shit. In 2 weeks, she will be begging her chat to send cash apps or jewels. That's all she does. Remember, she came back saying this is her job. This is her job, and she's professional. She's going to be professional, and everybody's going to listen to her. and she's gonna make all this money on YouTube. And in the meantime, she just does diamond art. Take her nail polish off, put it on. Take her nail polish off, put it on. Take her nail polish, put it on. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure not every man would stick around for that very long. I don't give it more than a couple of years before Clint takes off again. If that. I guess she didn't get that job she interviewed for. Yeah, you'd have to interview for it first, and she lied about that. She's never gone to an interview. Never. So better produce a grade A content. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. If somebody tells her, oh, that chicken that you made last night is good, she's going to make chicken for a month. So somebody said that diamond art looks good. Let's go to all Dollar Tree and buy them all out. And then she's got Sylvia sending her $20 so she can buy at least 15 or 16 of those. We demand more local content, Jen. Yeah, we demand the truth, Jen. Putting your mom like if she was in the military. What a fucking joke. The internet actions. I hope many job tries to look into her. Yep. He's probably sending out rings trying to hook a new one. I believe it. And trust me, if he would have hooked Laura Marie, it would have been a lot better than being with Jen. He just wanted that shit fast and her to move over there. If Laura Marie would have moved to Ohio while Jen was in jail, Jen would have had nowhere to go after. Because he really liked Laura Marie. And Jen can say whatever she wants. Laura Marie said nothing to anybody. She said nothing. But after I found out about it with it like everybody else, I'm like, she might have been a good match for him. He could have probably been as happy as he was with Tracy. You would have seen a few smiles on his face. Now you don't even see a smile. Clint has opportunity to buy some diamond engagement rings at discount prices. He should. Smoke Jen's ashes is how I came to know this community. TL tells us so funny. Who the hell would smoke her mother's ashes? Did you see she went into Johnson to make a comment on Laura Marie and Bounce? Yeah, she went in. That's why I said it publicly. Jen shared her screenshots of her conversation with John, the last ones they had with Deadly. She cannot be trusted. She wanted Deadly to see how JY felt about him. So she's having conversations with him and sharing them. This is what she does to everybody. Pretty fucking disgraceful. I've been served 3 tours. The hardest things he went through overseas to keep us free. He was on the front line. I'm so sorry, Brandy. Yep, you're right. Jen only dreams she could be 10% of Brandy. Brandy has everything she wants. Yep, she's jealous of Brandy. That's what she is. And then Brandy had this humongous, beautiful wedding. And Jen had this let's drink a beer, bud wedding, which I don't think it's a wedding anyways. But she did have it. Or she posed for it. She had the pictures. The same way you pose for those pictures, show us the pictures of your mom in uniform until you like yourself trying to get everyone to like you. Seems like a fruitless endeavor. Yeah. Morning. What a nice surprise. Good morning. Hey, Forever Young. And Jen only dreamed she could be 10%. Napa sure did. I compared the old. We want to see the pictures, Jen. And you know what? The only reason that we want to see it is because you brought it out here. You see, Napa showed pictures. Nancy showed pictures. They're proud. They're not lying. In the meantime, you're lying. I think she wanted to destroy Brandy, but epically failed. She wants to destroy all women. She's an attention whore. That's what she is. It's all the attention to her. She's the victim. Her poor mom. Oh, her poor mom. You guys are horrible. I'm going to have to call that number. Now, you guys are, hey, Blue, that you guys are horrible nothing. We had nothing to do with it. Kudos to Napa, but she did it on her own. I could care less who she calls. Call everybody you want, Napa. You don't need anybody's permission, and you never ask people for permission because You're a grown-ass adult. But Jen has to make sure she drags everybody into everything because she thinks everybody's sitting around talking. What are we going to do next? Should we call the FOIA? Should we do this? No, Napa, we're leading normal lives. Jen, we're leading normal lives, doing our own shit, not sitting there at 2 in the morning. Let me go finish my diamond art. Hey, lady, how are you? Let me go finish my diamond art. Oh shit, now Lada's in the chat. Now John's gonna go live again and drag the shit out of me. Oh my god. Calm down, John. Calm down. I'm late. For fuck's sake. Now all we need is raking. I have my grandfather and great grandfather. Hey Debbie. Military photos. They did all take photos back then. Wow, that's awesome. I'm telling you. Hey Angela Jade. I don't watch anything, but how dare Ray can be there. Fuck off. Until she gives that flag back to that young man, I won't ever believe her heart has changed at all. I know. I had a cousin who went to Iraq to start in Iraq. A civilian worker, he died. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Paging Rakin. And the funny thing is that Rakin came in that day and we still had not talked. But it sure triggered people. And yes, what was it? A few days ago, I saw Anne make a comment of in a chat. I don't even remember whose chat it was. That Maria doesn't cook or clean. Bitch, stay in your fucking Scotland. Because someone is not good at cooking doesn't mean that they don't clean. It's two different things. You're such a miserable human being and so jealous of everybody. And this is what she does. She's so Anne was so controlling. The fuck you're gonna say I don't clean? What an idiot you are. She's so miserable. I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. Get the fuck out of here, Anne, with your stupidity. Someone was watching Maria from the bushes and is very angry. I know. I didn't even imagine that. Hey, Siriana. Well, until I heard it last night. Yeah, Anne is a busybody. She should worry about her own shitty life than having to worry about mine. She's just so jealous. She triggered me, got no use for her. You're absolutely not in trouble. Bravo for the courage. I love this about you. Yep, I agree. Napa, I don't care that you did it, and kudos to you for trying to get to the truth and showing everybody that Jen's a liar. That's all she does is lie. Hold on, let me check something out. Anne needs to go for a walk, or 10. Yeah, like 10. More like 10. She thinks she knows all about my life. Fucker, you're just a stalker. 7-year stalker. Mind your own business. And JY, stop looking at my chat. It bothers you that people are in here. And that he said it last night that he lost his biggest supporters. Not my problem. And if Rakin was in here saying something, it's not your problem. And Jen, Brandy is not your problem. Brandy's not your family. She can come in anybody's chat she wants. He needs to find his lost teeth. Hey, John. Morning, all. Biggest donators, more like. Yep. You told me not to tell. What happened with Missy? I always miss some comments. I don't know. The other day when I went live, and it's probably going to happen on this one, the chat doesn't show up. And then it took hours, almost like 6 hours, and it showed up. There was nothing I could do to put it up. Everybody was telling me it was gone. Brandy belongs to us now. Yeah, we like Brandy. We don't like Jen. He showed his weakness last night. Yeah, he did. He went berserk. He went nuts. Like it's been calm. Nobody talks about him. Nobody does anything. And he went crazy. I've been here for 40 years. Yep. And you're going to be here for a long time. She's like, this is my community. No, it's not your fucking community. This community doesn't belong to anybody. This community belongs to YouTube. Anybody on YouTube can go wherever they want to go. She can't say, oh, I was here first, and dox himself like a moron. Yeah, that wasn't my house, but it is my house. Jules said made the sock account of the name I called her. She made a sock account of the name? No way. Piss head or something. That is too funny. Jen will never belong here. Jen can keep. She watches Jules and she watches KK, and she's sending him Piss head. She's sending them cash apps because she's in the bushes. Because she wishes she wasn't in the bushes, but she's never not going to be in the bushes. Trust me, I'm pretty sure that none of them are. I would not be okay with them giving Jen another chance. I honestly don't think I can even handle being in the same chat with her. I can't stand her anymore. I don't, whatever I thought of her that back in the day that I thought she had some redeeming quality that people were being bullies to her, I'm totally the opposite now. I don't find anything good about her. She's just a horrible person. And there's people in this world who are just bad seeds. And you can't find anything good in them. And that's Jen. She can't go a full day without lying. Miserable person who ruined her own reputation in the community. Cooch is mad a man won't do anything to her. Cooch is always mad. Hey, Stephen R., how are you? Jen will never recover because the people know that she can lie to the people coming in, new people. There's always going to be old people reminding everybody what she did. See, Jen, it's better to be quiet instead of lying. Because if you be quiet and then you have new people, then you move on. But if you have new people and then you lie about and change the history about us, then we're going to come back and the same shit will never end. We'll keep telling everybody, nope, it didn't happen this way. I'll show you exactly what it happened. And there goes your videos again. Hey, Chooch. Oh, Jen is garbage. Sorry, not sorry. She sure is garbage. One of the worst I've ever heard of or seen. She is pure garbage. She's got nothing. I'm telling you, there's no way in hell, that she can get a job. I can't even imagine her working anywhere. Yesterday, I went to the gas station by my house, and only in Miami, the music is blaring, the Latin music, and there's a line. There was only one person working. There's a line of about 7 people, and I'm in a hurry, right? And the cashier just starts dancing to the music and stops taking care of people. That's what I think of Jen working in a place. Not that she's going to be dancing. She's just going to be so distracted and drop everything and be like, do you know, do you have YouTube? I used to be on YouTube. Jen Bailey, look me up. Look me up, Jen Bailey. Oh, but that Maria, she's crazy. And Jules, yeah, she's horrible. That bad people, bad people. Brandy, she's following me around. She's family member. All this while I work. That's how I see Jen working. She would never ever. She's totally can be a door greeter. Oh no, she would stop them before going into Walmart and saying, "I used to be on YouTube. Look me up. You'll see that." Yeah, Love After Lockup, Jen. Yeah, because Love After Lockup is Jen, not Clint. Can you imagine? I could never. She'd never get hired. She'd never go past the interview. She would never finish an interview. She would be like, okay, lady, just get up and go. Go. Just go. I don't care. Just go. How sad when you got absolutely nothing going for you. Nothing but waking up in the morning or at 2 in the morning in her case and start doing diamond art. Eat, keep doing diamond art. Um, take the dog out to pee, come back, keep doing diamond art. She would terrorize her customers about her YouTube problems and her therapy and her online therapist, and she's spoken to him about it. And then he said she should leave YouTube, but she shouldn't because she's trying to make a business out of it. And then she puts, please send cash apps or gems, anything, so she can buy anything from that. She lives just to have enough money to buy from the Dollar Tree. Waking up, what are we all sleeping? Yeah, that's right. She barely sleeps. Sucking my husband off for nails doesn't make us family dirty. You're too funny. She can't even load the dishwasher without looking at the comments. I know. She's like, hold on, I'm gonna go look. Coming back. I look at that. I'm gonna go look. Let me put the dishwasher. Let me put it in a cup. Oh, let me go look at the comments. She wants people like, oh my God, look, everybody. Hey, Des, everybody, look at Jen. She's putting in the. That's how you put dishes in the washer. Wow, Jen. That is some damn content there you got going, girl. Look at her. She used a rag and she cleaned the counter. Damn, she's like a little homemaker there. We are so impressed. Mom, did you block me? I can't see your comments. Not a book. All those bookmarks, not a book in the house. She only read the children's Bible. That's all she does. Children's Bible. Volcano currently. I made one in 4th grade. Our volcano's a thing. I know. Definitely not jealous of her life. Can you imagine? Where the hell does she come up with this shit? I'm gonna make a volcano. And doesn't this look like the movie Ghosts? In your dreams, Jen. In your dream. In your dreams. If her Clint actually eat that food she makes, I don't think so. Oh, thank you, Cree. I don't think she does. I don't think he would eat it. It looks really, really, really bad. It's like if I said, remember when I did that hot dog with the sink? You really think that didn't go into the garbage? I wouldn't even feed it to the dogs. The other day on me, she said Napo can't be my friend because I threaten her a lot. What threat? She says everybody threatens her. Nobody's threatened her. You know who threatened her? There's one person who threatened her, Sly. That's the only person who threatens everybody. But she's not from here, right, Jen? She clearly doesn't want the way she's coming at me. She clearly doesn't want come much. Oh, she's an idiot. She's such a fool. The only person who would let her on panel is Deadly, and that's to threaten Kara. And Sly's her bestie, yeah. Jen, don't tell on your bestie. She's the only one that threatened you. We would have to care about you to threaten you, and we don't give a shit. She's using this to deflect from Gidler and the Clint inappropriate 13-year-old admission. Yep, that's what she's doing. I love cleaning tips, home improvement tips, but it's for the tips and products, not to watch someone clean like a 3-year-old. Yeah, she's like, okay, did you guys see that? I cleaned. But the best one was when she climbed on top of the counter, and then when she jumped down and she's like, I'm not feeling well. Let me sit on the floor. I think I'm gonna pass out. Bitch, you're too old for that. What are you doing? Climbing on those counters, like get on top of the glass stove top like that. What an idiot. You belong in a mental hospital. Yeah, she's the one that needs to be calling that 988 number. Hi, 988. No. I'm not depressed. I'm just bored. My husband doesn't talk to me, so I'm just bored. What you doing? What you doing, 988? Have you guys ever tried diamond art? Have you guys ever tried diamond art? You should. They sell them at the Dollar Tree, 988. They're so cool. Yeah, and then people are giving me compliments that I should open an Etsy store and make. Maybe I'm just gonna buy like 100 of them, and then I'm gonna start making them every day. So I buy them for 125. So I'm gonna sell them for like $3. So then I also have to send them send them UPS or USPS. So I might make a quarter on it, but that's my job. I'm gonna spend hours doing it, and then I'm gonna sell them for like $3 because they're small, and pay for the postage. That's all I'm good for. Sit in the desk all day, just doing that shit over and over. Sounds like you belong in a mental hospital yourself, Jen, and you repeat the same shit over and over again. Just stick her in a room and give her diamond art, and she'll be happy forever. She'll never know she's in there alone, as long as she's got a little box of diamond art. Imagine the conversation while it was muted with the VA employee. Can you imagine what she was saying to that? I know. I'm telling you, the poor people in the VA, they're like, who is this bitch? Who's this bitch calling? Couldn't handle real diamond art. I know she's got to do the $1.25 ones because they're small and that's her attention span. If she bought a big one like Sophie has, she would have thrown it out. She would have thrown it out already. She couldn't do it. Hey, Giddler, good look. I posted my great grandfather's military photo. Your turn. There you go. Hold on, I'm going to share it. Repost to YouTube. Jen, post yours. Remember that when that they said Chicago Muscle lied, and everybody called him stolen valor and went after him for that? Same thing goes to Jen. You have to send them an art. I'm sure the pages are sticking to those bookmarks. I'm sure the people at the Dollar Tree already see her and say, "Get the box out for Diamond Art. Let her buy them. Get them out. Get them out. Nobody else is buying those. Get those out there." Because they see she's coming for the same thing over. I bet you Brenda, Carrie, and Sylvia each have one, a handmade original from Jen. I've heard from some ex people that's what it is. Backstage recordings where it's at. I'm betting she bought all the bookmarks for her from her Dollar Tree. Yeah, she sent them to all those people, and then she's gonna be like, "I sent you one last week. Where is it?" So it's not like you can throw it in a drawer and hide it. She's gonna be like, show it to me," and think that they really put it up for decoration. They're my husband's military photos. Fuck. But yeah, don't do it. Don't do it because they would come after you. Jealous bitches. For all the children's books she reads because she's a chomo. That's it. She is. She tries to deflect off all the batches she's done. She's and that guy that teenager that's still he's not a teenager anymore that she was harassing when he was a teenager. He never took his story back. Never. He just said stop talking about it. He never took his story back. She lied. And I could so picture her. I don't think she did anything physical with him. I really don't. But I do think she was sexually harassing him in a heartbeat. I do believe she came out in her bras because that's who she is. Just bored. LOL. You like? Kid scrapbook. Jen's not going to Vegas for her fake honeymoon. Yeah, exactly. Actually, the other day, Jen, that picture that you posted in your looking in the mirror in your bra, another one of you're just bored. I had somebody on IG, some guy messaging me, and it was, you know how it goes into your spam. So I accepted it and I sent him Jen's picture and then I blocked him. See, Jen, your pictures are good for something. And I put LOL, just bored, you like, and then I blocked him. On my worst enemy, Missy Tessa. Inappropriate flirting is enough. Yeah, to a teenager, to a freaking ass teenager. I can't imagine the embarrassment that her son passed with her doing that. Now I use her pictures for that. Anytime one of these fools want to message me, I'll send them Jen's picture. They get all excited all of a sudden and then they're blocked. They're like, oh, look, look. This older woman wants to flirt with me. There you go. I'm bored, LOL. Your pictures are going to be famous all over foreign countries. Thank you, Stephen. And I was laughing at myself. I'm like, you shouldn't put those pictures out there, fool. Jehovah, how the hell you do that? Yeah, yeah, they're good for that. They're just good for a laugh. Use those pictures and laugh. They're like, here you go. You like? I'm bored. Hey, it's like any other picture you find online. You can use them if they're online. She called me. Yeah, she did. And then she muted a lot. While she was muting, she was like going, hey, my mom's really not a vet, but can they find out if it's true? It was my father. Can they find out if it's true? And then she comes back on there, oh, Napa, I'm going to get you, Napa. I'm so pissed off. Nobody cares if your mom was a vet or not. We have our opinions. So it's not the end of the world. Day drinking and booze boob. Hard to keep up with his chat today. It just didn't show damage. I think we were crazy or abused, but I can track. You're too funny. So now I have all the Jen pictures to show when people want to, when these men just try to flirt online. Here you go. Here's my picture. You bored? I'm bored. LOL. You like? Jen, you're gonna be famous finally. All over all the foreign countries. They're gonna have your pictures up everywhere. I should have waited for him to respond, but I swear as soon as I sent the picture, he saw it and I chickened out and I blocked him. Parents said, and she was proud she would not do the screaming national anthem and the duo wrong hand salute. None of it. Did you see that? Hey, Stacy, did you see that shit? And then I looked at it again because Jules had it. She was playing it, and she had both her arms stretched out, moving around while she's singing. She didn't have a problem with her arms. She lies about everything. I just need a picture of you in your car. I may see sending good vibes from the Netherlands, cooking lasagna. So listening. Thank you, thank you, Macy. I forgot to look in the VA has a methadone clinic in it. Jen, I am so glad people are watching you and seeing that you're lying about everything. You're getting your own karma. Stolen Valor Lake Muscle. She's getting her own karma. And this is exactly what she deserves. Napa, you thank you for trying. I could give a shit who you call, but thank you for trying. Because we hate liars. You tell a lie online and you risk the chance of being found out. That's on you. And I hope that Jules and KK keep this bitch out of their chat for good. When somebody is not a good person, just walk away from them. Don't play along with them because that's what she wants. Just walk away. Dayton, Virginia, at least twice a month. So let her lie on the VA. Let's see how that works out. I can't wait for somebody to get proof 100% and show that the mother was never a veteran. The mother was just another loser like Jen. Because people who aren't veterans aren't losers, but she was a drug addict. And people love to come on here and lie about people and say, oh no, she was the Queen of England. Oh no, she was a veteran. Oh no, my life was perfect. I heard Jen says Clint brought a 13-year-old girl flowers. Yeah, so that's why there's always that thing going around that I never could understand why that Clint mom's the rumor was that Clint mom paid her parents off because not he didn't do anything but buy flowers. But hey, girl, you can tell. I mean, some girls look older, but you can. I'm sorry, you can tell if a person is 13. That age group. Napa, did you threaten? No, Napa called. Napa says she called. She tried to pull a FOIA, but Jen did it to Jen immediately said that she was in cahoots with us. There's no us. It was Napa. But kudos to Napa. I know, but that doesn't make sense. If he did buy flowers, why would you pay the people off? What are you paying him off for? It's not illegal. If he says, "Oh, I thought she was 18," that would have been the end of it. You don't have to pay anybody off. So if that story is true and his parents paid her parents off, then his parents are just as bad as Clint because you're literally paying somebody off to forgive your son for talking to a minor. Tyler's stance was all wrong, not just her wrong hand. If he could, if you could see me, I'd show you proper stance. It's not available anywhere, but they refer someone to a clinic. It'd be Jen's mother was only a drug addict. That's all she was. And Jen wants to make her look like a veteran because she took Mike's flag, Mike's family flag. Let me see who's messaging me. Hold on. She said all that the 13-year-old on IG lives spoke on multiple times. Also, I heard yesterday about figuring out it was Reagan because of the word dummy. How many times do I put dummy on my community tab when I talk to George, when I respond to George, or somebody else does it because we're mocking with George? He used to call everybody dummy. Why lie? Does she think she'll get clout by both of her parents in the military? She'll do anything to try to make herself look better. Let's say both her parents were extremely good military people. She's still a shitty person. You can't write off the back of your parents. She's still a shitty human being. About those flowers Alice sent that minor. They were the rainbow roses. She was jealous. That is so weird. Taking someone else's flag should be illegal if it isn't already. That is so violating and inappropriate. And Mike, to let that shit go. I would be at that house. If Jen wouldn't give it back, I would be talking to Clint and saying, you better get that flag back to me because you're going to have so much legal problems. So it's up to you. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Mike. I saw no proof that it was Reagan. Me neither. I didn't see anything. They're saying, and her husband was messing with 13-year-old. Yep, my dance service was his. It doesn't affect me or my life. I know you could be a shitty person, and your parents were in the military. It brings nothing to Jen. It would be like, oh, so your parents were in the military and you're such a shitty person. Okay. Yeah. That, I mean, kudos to them, but not to you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, dinner time and grandchildren to feed, have dinner. Oh, that's nice. Enjoy, Macy. Thank you. Also, I have family who were veterans, but that is not me. I would never utilize to make a point of me being a good person. What does the one thing have to do with the other? Absolutely nothing. The very first lives I've ever watched coming into the community. I want to do this emergency wall with strings attached to everyone. Can you imagine? And then Kat said she said Maria brainwashed me. She's such an idiot. So because Reagan made a comment here, it triggered JY because she was in my chat. But he doesn't watch me. Guarantee with a 99% certainty that Jen has heard and have told her mom served back in the day. Many said that the spouses of military members who went overseas served as well. Oh my God. Yeah, I do recall that, but she knows that her mom didn't serve. She's just doing it because her dad served. You're right. Her mom, her mom served her dad. How about that? That's it. That's all the serving she did. Nothing other than that. Miserable, miserable piece of shit, Jen. Stay in your lane and stop calling me out. He was out of service way before. He was with. Wait, he was out of the service. What? Way before he was with her mom. I didn't know that. So them meeting in Hawaii is all bullshit. They met in Ohio. I bet you she's never even been to Hawaii. Damn loser. That woman is never gonna stop lying. She served her dad. That's it. Yep, that's it. She saluted her dad. She praised his flag. Nothing else. No, that's what she had said once. I knew that she was in Ohio and never left Ohio. Never left Ohio. It's just Jen and her storytelling time. Hawaii is on my bucket list. Sorry, I just. Oh man, that would be nice. The military is a true brotherhood, and bad karma will bestow her one day. I think it's already doing it. Deepster. Jen has an older half brother that was born in Ohio. Connect those dots. Oh, because they met in Ohio and they never were in Hawaii. And the mother was never in the military. Jen would know the truth if it bit her in the. Yep, you got it. Right. Just because it was happened, any VA records did not prove service. The only document that approved service is DD 214. Real life is calling. Have a good one. Thank you, CC Truck. Jen can't be in Hawaii if she was born on a bearskin rug. That's true. Let's not forget Jen is very homophobic. She is homophobic. She is. She sure is. She goes up there on Deadlies and says the worst things. And then comes on hers and says, I'm not going up there anymore. Hey, Sam, I'm not going up there anymore. That's not going to happen. And then the next night she's up there again. And Deadly brings her up and then he drops her. Totally dysfunctional. Nice to see you, Sam. It was early for me. I was like, oh, no, why is she doing this now? But that's Jen for you. She doesn't sleep. And she says everybody else doesn't sleep. I should have waited till I was gonna go live later, but trust me, it wasn't gonna be about Jen. Why did I miss a comment? Let me go up. Idiot woman, y'all have a great day. See you later, Randy. Take care. I'm gonna get offline too and do my stuff because I'm not gonna spend my day doing diamond art. I got real life stuff to do. So Jen, get a life. Do something with it. Because I'm gonna be laughing at you when Clint kicks you out and you be sitting in that 7-Eleven with a little cup and mama next to you. Mama, come here, mama. Mama. And I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. I don't have Cash App anymore because Clint left me and he's the only one with a bank account. That's what you deserve, Jen. Karma is always real and you're going to get your karma. Hopefully sooner than later. Have a good day, guys. See you guys probably tomorrow then. Napa, keep doing God's job, God's work. Keep doing God's work for us, please.